First of all, shout out to Castanat for being a man and coming out to the world and letting everybody know that he is now in a relationship, that he has a girlfriend. Just shout out to you, man. And even more importantly, shout out to your friends for supporting you, being men themselves, supporting you while you dedicate yourself to your new relationship. You seem really happy. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for everyone else who might be inspired and happy for you as well. So I just wanted to really start the video saying something positive like that about relationships because, you know, every now and then we need a reminder that people can find people out there. And it's not that often that you see men in particular talking about how happy they are in a relationship. So shout out to you, Castanat. All right, y'all, I made a video about a month ago that got a lot of views. And I felt like, you know, a lot of people had a lot of things to say about it, so I decided to make a part 2 about that. And that was, why do men want to remain single and not even date, basically, here in Washington, D.C.? So let's talk about it. I got a few more points to make. All right, so here's a pretty serious reason why men don't want to be in relationships. Hold on, crossing the street. Here's a pretty serious reason why men don't want to be in relationships right now. And one of them is the fact that they're not financially ready. Here in D.C., I mean, the cost of living, we all know, is astronomical, you know, across the United States, but especially in like East Coast places like DC, New York, etc. Right out here is not for the weak, or mortgage is not for the weak. So, you know, if you want to be a guy and you want to be considered also a provider as a man, which is what we all know women want, then in order to even be a provider in the first place, you got to take time out to build a career or build a business or build whatever you're building in order to be able to financially provide those things. They don't just fall out the sky. And until you know you have all that together and organized the way it's supposed to be, then most men won't even waste their time trying to even pursue a relationship because they know ultimately when it's all said and done, they know they're not a provider. So why even build yourself to get let down like that in a relationship? Because a lot of women don't want to be there for the come up. They just want to be there when you already got your stuff together, which is sad, but it's really the truth. A lot of women don't want to see you or be around you when you're still trying to put it together. It's like something inside of them says, no, just go to the next guy, and they'll do that, for sure. It stays gloomy out here. It stays gloomy out here. Okay, so another reason why guys are choosing to remain single and not date is simply because they're just not motivated by any of the options that they're finding out here. It's really not too many options. I've said it so many times. Yes, there's a ratio where it's in men's favor, but just because there's more women doesn't mean that there's more quality women out there to choose from. Where men are getting to a point where they're waking up in life and they're not just choosing anything that just falls in their lap. They're being more selective too, especially once you take time out to build yourself up. You want to be with somebody else who's also done the same. You know, build yourself up within like a feminine point of view or in a feminine way. You don't want to be with another man. You don't want to be with a masculine woman, but you want to be with a woman who's just taking care of herself and she doesn't look sloppy. She might have goals and aspirations herself. She's supportive. You can support her, all that type of stuff. So just the options out here is real thin. There's not too many women who are fitting into that category as much as they think they are. That's the worst part is a lot of women are in delusion because they don't even realize that they're not even attractive. And so they get mad when they're not being picked. All right, bro. So another thing that is really messing us men up out here in these streets is this whole social media climate. Social media has people really thinking they have way more options than they truly have. Not only does social media make you feel like you have more options than you really have, but it also it heightens your standards. It heightens your standards to a place that they really probably shouldn't be, because if you're talking about a natural, more realistic woman build, it's hard to be able to pay attention to that when you got all these models, all these women who have drastically done work to their bodies, and they're in the hundreds and thousands, and you start to think that this is what a woman is supposed to look like. And it's really, really easy to get caught up in it because marketing is real. You know, women look a certain way when they're pushing music, women look a certain way when they're promoting anything, and they all start to look the same, to be honest with you. They're all starting to have the same type of makeup, they're all starting to have the same type of bodies, they all just start to look the same in general. It's like no more uniqueness, there's no more things that make women stand out because they all look like each other. I mean, have you ever just been out and really take time out to pay attention? Like all the women in the section, how they usually tend to often really look like each other. It's pretty ridiculous, I'm not gonna lie. Just the same eyebrows, same eyeshadow, same everything. They even be sharing the same lipstick color. All right, look, speaking of everybody looking the same, a lot of the women out here nowadays just looking the same, I wanted to throw out there the fact that I may need a makeup artist soon. I don't know, because I plan on doing a lot of photo shoots. As you guys see, I got my strobe lights. They've been stuff there. I've been talking about it for a while now. And I'm also streaming now, and I got some really cool ideas of what to do on the stream. As you guys have been seeing, some of my friends have been coming over. We've been having like pretty serious discussions and stuff like that. But I really want to start getting some more new faces in here. So if you guys are still watching this video and you're interested in collaborating, because it's so hard to find people in the DC area who take content creation serious, to the point where I feel like I now have to say something in my videos, because at least people from the DC area are watching these videos. So if you're in the DMV area or DC area and you want to come hop on my stream, send me a message. I got my links to all my social medias are always in my description and every video. Hit me up, because I really got some ideas. I don't want to put everything out there because I want to be able to just drop it whenever I drop the content, but it's gonna be a lot easier if people hit me up. I got the whole setup. I got the full setup, you know what I'm saying? I got my little, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's going down. I've been checking emails because I'm actually about to start responding to people who have been messaging me, sending me emails, sending me messages on Instagram and stuff like that. And we're gonna start streaming right here, doing some pretty fun stuff. So if you guys wanna be a part of that, once again, make sure you guys message me, and we can correspond, go back and forth that way. And I look forward to meeting you guys and possibly be on the stream with your boy. I'm trying to spread my talents out and not just be on YouTube all the time. Well, YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is dope. My Twitch link is in the description as well. Big things popping, big things coming. I'm pushing hard. 2025 is definitely gonna be a good year. 2024 was already a good year, but 2025 is gonna be just as good, if not better. All right, you guys. See you in the next video, man. As you guys can see, I'm cranking them out. We coming more and more and more. Let's go. It stays being gloomy outside. I don't know what it is about the gloom, but that's just a DC thing. As soon as it gets cold outside, I just say it's like a good 3 months of this.